So I've seen a lot of videos of this trending DIY storage shelf system where basically you can stack totes and then slide them out without unstacking. My girlfriend does eBay selling, so I thought it'd be a cool idea if I built her one of those in my shop and then surprised her with it. This isn't a very detailed tutorial, but I'll show you the general process. Okay, so I just picked up lumber. We got these 20 footers for the top and bottom plate, and then we got 8 footers for the uprights. And then I got a whole bunch of this 2x2 left over from another project. I think the totes are about 30 inches deep and these are only 27. So the shelf won't be quite as deep as the totes, but it should be fine. I'll use up the scrap and save a lot of money. Okay, so we got to mark it at 28. Make it square. Cut it to size. And then drill a couple pilot holes just so it doesn't split. Alright, 1 down, 99 to go. Okay, so now we have to do layout for the uprights. My girlfriend's only 5 foot tall, so this will only be 5 totes tall, and then it'll be 10 totes long. So from the bottom of the upright to the top of the first rail is 14 inches for this first one. And then we have 16, 16, 16, 15 and a half, and then they'll be cut off at 80 inches. So my totes are 14 inches tall, so that'll give us a couple inches of wiggle room so they can lever a bit, except for the bottom one, since that one you can just pull out straight. Okay, we've got the first ladder thing completed. The ones on the end only need the rails on one side, and then the ladders in the center obviously need the rails on either side. Alright, it took about 3 hours, but finally got all 11 of those ladders made, so now we'll take them to my shop and put it together. These are all the totes. They're 27 gallon. I got them used off Marketplace for like 1/3 the cost of what they'd be new, so that's pretty lucky. Now we need to figure out layout for the top and bottom plate. So we're just test fitting one of the totes to see how wide to put it. So it looks like all the way tight is 22 7/8 on center. So we'll just make that, let's say 23 1/8. Okay, so we finished the layout on the plate. Got all the ladders placed, and then we fired up the compressor, got the framing gun, so it should speed it up some. But yeah, now we'll just nail off the top plate, drag it off, nail the bottom plate. Okay, now we need to square it up and add some lateral bracing so that's a little more stable. So we'll mark each plate at 12 feet. So that's the top plate at 12 foot. And now mark the bottom plate at 12 foot. So now we'll measure from corner to 12 foot. And that's 166 1/2. So now we'll measure from that corner to this 12 foot. And that is 166. So if you split the difference, it'll be 166 1/4 from either direction. So I'm gonna move it down. All right, now that's 166 1/4. And now this way should be 166 1/4 also. Done. 166 1/4. Perfect. Now we gotta try standing it. It's pretty big, but I'll give it a shot.
No.
Let's go. Now we have to test it because I've actually never tested one. Probably should have nailed off one side and then tested it. But here we go. All right, now we just got to pack up all the totes, fit them all in here, and then we're done. It's almost midnight, so gotta wrap it up. Alright, so this is the end result. I'm pretty happy with it. I was like 5 boxes short, so I have to buy a couple more. But yeah, the main benefit to this type of shelving is if you need something out of the bottom box, you can just slide it out, get to it, and then slide it back in. Before she'd have to unstack them all and then restack them. So this should save her a lot of time and energy. It's 11:30 at night and she's asleep, so I'll have to figure out a way to get her to come up here and try to film her reaction.
What the fuck?